Hello. And again, welcome to the Nook Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your opinion has been processed and we are now ready to begin the prefrontal cortex restructuring program. You are here because you recently participated in a poll conducted by Nook Laboratories in which you voted for your least favorite character in Animal Crossing New Horizons. The results of this poll are unfavorable to what we believe at Nook Laboratories. Through our enrichment programs, we hope to correct the error. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
So, you hate Tom Nook. Or, more accurately, 43% of you watching right now would rather have Tom Nook cut from the game over Isabelle, Mabel, Sable, and Blathers. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. You have your reasons to dislike him, and that's okay. What I am saying, however, is that I disagree. I see a lot of hate for our tanooki friend, and much of it basically boils down to, "Ugh, I'm in debt to the raccoon. This game is supposed to be a getaway from obligations, not just make more of them, bleh." Allow me this in defense of Tom Nook. All things considered, he's a pretty good landlord, and I am most certainly not being paid to say that. But, forget being a generous landlord. Heck, he's the one who invited you to be the resident representative of a deserted island endeavor that he set up himself with the help of his nephews, of course. So if you weren't satisfied enough in the Animal Crossing games of old, where he just gave you a house with no interest loan payments that you could pay off in your own time, this guy decided to go even further and offer you a whole island at your disposal. You ought to be thanking him, not resenting him. And let's talk about those loan payments, shall we? You would kill to have a landlord like Tom Nook in real life. Seriously, this guy charges you pennies on the dollar to build you the house of your dreams. While 6,196,000 bells for all your loan payments seems like a lot on the surface, it really isn't all that much. If in-game bells are presumed to be equivalent of Japanese yen, then 6,196 Japanese yen would equal 56,502 US dollars. 56,000 bucks for a home. Now, I don't know where you live, but I live in California. It's rough times out here to buy even the shoddiest of houses, so unless you're willing to settle for a porta potty on the side of a highway in Gary, Indiana, then you better appreciate the steal that you're getting for a mansion on a deserted island. Along with the exceptionally affordable housing that he provides, he goes another step further by expanding your home in the matter of one night. My mans gets his loan payment secured, and by the time you wake up the next morning, you have a fully built expanded room, or a new room entirely. Not a peep of his presence, not a nut or bolt left behind. Quality, affordable work that you little doofuses complain isn't enough space. Because yes, the side rooms were able to be made bigger in Animal Crossing New Leaf, but in return, our basements and upstairs are widened, and our storage capacity has been raised to 2,400 slots. Well more than you've ever had in any previous Animal Crossing game. Did you know that Tom Nook is a bit of a philanthropist as well? Indeed, it's revealed in a spin-off game, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, that he donates 90% of his proceeds to an orphanage 3 towns over, where he even has a wing named after him. So he's far from the corrupt businessman that many paint him out to be. He may have been more serious and stuck up in previous games, but he's quite mellowed out since then and has shown that he has a heart of gold and ethical corporate practices. Speaking of previous games, his backstory was also more fleshed out in Animal Crossing Wild World. It was revealed that he had a troubled life in the city and had endured many hardships. While I don't think that his past actions necessarily deserve sympathy, I also think that it makes his success all the more deserved, especially given the fact that we, the player, benefit from his success via an island getaway that he's put together using his fortunes. Anyways, this video was just a bit of a ramble about how our tanooki friend deserves a lot more love than he gets. And of course, I don't want to see any NPC cut from the game. The poll was just a fun hypothetical that provided intriguing results. I hope I offered up some equally intriguing insight into the life of Tom Nook, and I hope you think twice before you jump quickly to the idea of hating him because you owe him a little bit of money. Because with no Tom Nook, there is no Animal Crossing. That's all for me though. See you next time.